It has finally happened. After 7 months of waiting for this next Red Dead Online update, Rockstar have finally announced it. In this video, we are going to be going over the release date of this new update and what it involves, including new roles, Outlaw Pass, as well as some other highly requested features from the community. I should also point out that I know the state currently within Red Dead Online, and you'll be happy to hear that they said there's going to be a lot of fixes. But before I get into everything, I am streaming over on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I've recently moved from streaming in the morning to streaming in the afternoon, so if that better suits you and you want to see a bit of Red Dead Online content from me, including this new update as soon as it drops, then head over to there, drop a follow, and you'll be notified the next time I go live. On top of that, if you do want to talk more about Red Dead Online, take a much deeper dive, then there is a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in the description down below. But getting back into it, the reason that you are all here, the Red Dead Online update is going to be releasing next Tuesday on July the 28th. A lot of us did expect an announcement soon because they did take a 2-week newswire where we were getting bounty hunting benefits. But a lot of us did expect this announcement to come on Tuesday, and unfortunately that didn't happen. It was radio silence, and that did irritate a lot of fans. There's also been a very big clown protest so far where I'm kind of wondering right now whether or not you're still going to be dressed as a clown, or this is the moment that you go back to your normal character's outfit. But nevertheless, the update is coming next week on July the 28th, and it says that it's going to be featuring a new frontier pursuit that will introduce players to secrets of naturalism as part of an all new role. So it sounds like we're not going to be getting multiple roles. It does sound like it is going to be one role. Yes, there's still some time for information to come out, but right now we're only talking about a naturalism role, and that isn't what a lot of players were speculating. A lot of players were speculating a photography role and also a lawman role, but the naturalism role has been spoken about before within the community. Going all the way back to the release of the Moonshine update, there were some people that found snippets of code within the game within that update which did mention a naturalism role. We did end up brushing that to the side because in the end we thought that the naturalism role was what was before the Moonshine role, and it just happened to evolve, but that was just snippets of code left behind. But now we are at a stage where Rockstar has just announced it, so we can now say that maybe that snippet of code back then wasn't something that later evolved into the Moonshine role. Maybe it was referencing this role. But going back to the stuff that we do know, what is a naturalist? A naturalist is a person who studies plants and animals. So this could very well link into a photography mechanic. So for those of you that were getting really excited for photography, this can still be included, using it as a tool where you can study different animals. In a picture that Rockstar did tweet out, it doesn't actually look like that is the case, so I wouldn't say get your hopes up. This is just speculation of what naturalists do within the real world. This is part of studying, so they will take pictures. Within the picture that Rockstar tweeted out, we are seeing a character holding their gun, and not so far away you can see a moose. So looking at that, I would say that the character is about to kill that animal. But I'm sure as we get closer to Tuesday, Rockstar will let us know a bit more about this role, what it will include, what we have to do. Right now this is just a bit of speculation looking into what has been tweeted out so far and the information that we've got. I'm also thinking about the different leaks that we've had so far, such as the leaks that we've had with a trapper. So there's a lot of different ways in which it can play out, but it is now confirmed that we are getting a naturalist role. In addition to that, we are getting a new Outlaw Pass, and that's all we know so far. They haven't told us how many ranks it is, they haven't told us what we can actually unlock whilst going through it. There hasn't been too much information about it except that we are getting a new Outlaw Pass. And then the last thing that they talk about is tons of community requested features and fixes, and much more to play and discover in the months to come. And that is what we've got so far. Rockstar do also talk about how they're going to be releasing 4 updates. That's not all for Red Dead Online, and it's not all coming July 28th. There will be 2 updates for GTA Online between now and the end of 2020, and there will be 2 updates between now and the end of 2020 for Red Dead Online. The Red Dead Online ones, which is the one that I'm more excited about and the ones that I'm going to be talking about today, you have the first one which is coming on July 28th, and that includes everything that I have mentioned so far. But there will be one later on in the year, probably going to be round about Christmas time, where it does say here, Later this year, players can expect more big updates for both games, including some exciting new extensions and augmentations to an existing role in Red Dead Online, and that is something that's going to be coming later this year. The good thing about that is you will not have to wait as long for the next update as you did have to wait for this update. We are 7 months into 2020, nearly 8 months, which means you're only going to have to wait 4 and a bit months for the next update, and that's if it does arrive on the very last day of 2020, so that is some good news. It does talk about an extension and augmentation to an existing role, not roles as in plural, just role. And with that, right off the bat, I want to say that it's the collector role, and the reason for that is because going back to the Polygon interview, the collector role is the one that they talked about the most changing, including new types of gameplay, which would be posse collectibles, where each member will go to a different area in the map, find part of the collectible, and then meet back later to pull it all together. That is what I'm placing my money on, unless that is actually part of this update and Rockstar just haven't announced it. But sticking to what is the update that is coming on July 28th, we also have to bear in mind that if you're not too happy with what's been announced so far, I know a naturalist role wouldn't be for everyone. And the reason that I say that is because when people are talking about a photography role, not that many players were getting excited about it. What I would suggest is definitely give it a chance, because originally I thought the collector role was going to be boring, and it ended up being one of my favorite roles. And I do just want to point out that Rockstar are making a very big deal by putting it as one of the biggest paragraphs out of this newswire, talking about community feedback and how they've added a number of highly requested features to this next update. Myself, I'm hoping one would finally be vehicle upgrades, as well as maybe even some war paint which you can put on your horse as well as your character. That is the small stuff that I would like. Going on to something a lot bigger, and I would absolutely cry for right now to see within this game, is a Rockstar creator. Reason for that is because the next time this happens, where we're in a state where there's no updates being pushed to the game, we go 6-7 months without hearing anything from Rockstar, I can actually go to a Rockstar creator, make my own games, make my own different maps, put races together, and I can have fun with that, as well as playing other players' races that they have put together. It'll be so much better than the current stuff that we've got. But that is just me really hoping. I would happily settle for some war paint though. Those are the ones that I'm excited for the most. But anyway guys, that is all the information coming from Rockstar. The update has finally been announced, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited. I'm curious now, throwing it over to you. Rockstar talk about highly requested features finally being added to Red Dead Online within the next update. And I'm curious about, what do you think those are? Leave all your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you do want to talk more about this, I will be over on Discord, as well as I will be streaming over on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Links to both of them will be in the description down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going, so see ya.